Where's my mum? Get me out of here. I don't want to go on the bus again. The heartbreaking words of kids trapped inside an upturned school bus after a horror crash. These plumbers, who are also dads, saw it all and saved so many of them.
Literally ran over and ripped the hatches off the doors and just started pulling kids out.
They're tradies, dads and now unsung heroes.
There was definitely lots of blood and a few broken arms and stuff.
Scared that there was going to be kids dead.
Yesterday afternoon, these men did something remarkable, running towards danger and the cries of terrified children.
Heaps of screaming, wanting to get out of there. And they were just pinned down, some were pinned down, face down.
The smoke and dust just come out of us and we were just pulling kids out left, right and centre. At the start you really couldn't see much, could you?
For the 45 Exford Primary School students trapped on board their overturned bus, it must have felt like an eternity. And for the first few minutes, these were the only faces the kids saw.
Very brave kids, a lot of them asking for their friends and their brothers and sisters, and a lot of them were worried about other people, so very brave little ones.
These plumbers were on their way home from a building site when chaos unfolded in front of them.
Me and Daniel were directly behind the truck and the sound from the impact, it was like a bomb went off.
The tradies sprung into action, smashing their way into the bus.
We didn't even know if there was kids in the bus until we took those hatches off. We didn't have a clue, so and then once we did, we sort of how bad it was. We just everyone was just ripping in and just getting them out.
We all just ripped our jumpers off. A lady, I don't know if she was a paramedic or something, was asking for blankets and jumpers. And we all ripped our work jumpers off and just gave them to the kids, keep them warm. They were all just very shaken up and struggling.
They say some of the children's hands were trapped underneath the bus as they fell through the windows when it toppled to the ground.
Just trying to get them out, that's it. And then you see the poor ones that were stuck down underneath and try and help them as well.
Where were they stuck?
They had their arms stuck under the bus, so there's a few of them there. Through the windows. So pinned between there and the ground. So we're just comforting those little ones.
Get me out of here. I don't want to go on the bus again. Help. Call my parents. Where's Mum?
Dean works at Insulpac Commercial Air Conditioning. Cameron, Billy and Daniel are from Mectrol Geelong, 4 of several bystanders who stopped to help.
Some of them are heroes. At the time that the bus overturned, I understand that there was diesel leaking from the bus.
Victoria Police Superintendent Michael Cruz praised their quick thinking.
Undoubtedly, their actions have potentially prevented further injuries, and also reduced the time it took to get the children out of the bus and to hospital.
The police said it could have been a lot worse if you guys didn't jump in there.
Yes.
You saved some lives, I think.
Just help the kids, don't you? Yeah. Everyone will do the same. We've all got kids, so
just hope anyone else in our position would do the same thing.
Didn't even think of petrol or fire, and it wasn't even a thought, was it really?
No, didn't think the bus could explode at any time.
18 children were hospitalised, 7 with serious injuries. Some had limbs amputated as surgeons operated through the night.
Yeah, I think it's worse today than hearing about all the injuries.
The shock now turning to anger. How could this happen? Truck driver Jamie Gleeson is tonight on bail after being charged with dangerous driving, accused of slamming into the back of the bus before it tipped.
Was there any point that you stepped back and realised the magnitude of what had happened and how big it was?
Probably now.
Yeah, now.
Just seeing it on the media.
Yeah, everywhere.
Seeing the size of the accident.
What happened here yesterday will stay with these children and the men who helped save them forever.
As long as the kids are okay, so that's the main thing. We'll be fine.
More so, yeah, for the kids who are going to have to live with that for the rest of their lives now, especially the ones who have had to have limbs amputated. Like, they're going to have to live with that for the rest of their lives now, and their families are and we don't realise how lucky we are to not have to go through that stuff that they're going to have to go through now.
Gee, those plumbers, they are good men, and we're thinking of all those kids who are still in hospital tonight and their families.